Welcome to day 2, tone and transform. So come into plank pose and we're just going to come forward and down in our plank pose. So I want you to try and keep those elbows straight, keep the head straight so that the neck's elongated. And then you're going to, from here, come down onto your belly, take your arms behind you, palms facing up, lift the shoulders, lift the chest, keeping that head straight. So just pulsing back down. And then from here, you're going to come all the way back up into plank and alternate knees to your elbows. So driving those knees forward to touch the elbow and back. And then you've got to rest for a whole minute. So just take it easy. Ease out any tension if this is your first movement of the day. Just easing out the back. Maybe doing some lifts with the arms, stretching up, stretching the side body. Just do what feels intuitive to your body this morning. You don't have to be sitting like I am. Easing out the neck. And then we'll get ready for our set 2. So coming into tabletop. And then if you want to try it with your knees down, do it with your knees down. It's just a very subtle movement. Remember, you're trying here not to bend the elbows. Just moving the chest forward. Bringing some movement into the shoulders and into the upper body. Oh, here's Bonnie. Then coming down onto your belly, lifting the arms and the chest off the mat. And then pushing back through. Come back into our knee lifts. Knee comes in to the same side as the elbow. Bringing some hip opening and release. You've got a minute relaxation. Do what feels good. I've just come into down dog just to ease out my hips. Ease out my neck and my back. Just enjoy this time to get your breath back. Coming back down onto your knees maybe. A minute's quite a long time really when you're just in between these exercises. So come back into your plank, knees up or down, and then coming forward and back. Such a very subtle movement. If, like me, you don't have much opening in your shoulders, I can't come down too far. Just drawing those shoulders back and down. Come down onto your belly, hands behind you, palms facing up, and then draw the shoulders up and back, up and back. Bringing the chest off the floor if you can. Pressing the hands away from you towards the feet. And then press yourself all the way up, back to plank, knee lifts, drawing each knee to each elbow in turn. Go at your pace. You might want to go slower than me. and relax. You've got another minute here. So just enjoy this minute before we go on to our next module. Maybe contemplate what you're going to do today, what you're going to wear. This is the time where I start to think about that. What I'm going to eat for my lunch. So maybe focus on your breath. It's a good time for a little bit of meditation. Alright, so we're going to come into plank again, but with our fingers in a diamond shape now. And you're going to be pushing down. Again, try and see if you can keep those elbows straight. I know that's difficult. Put your knees down if it's too much. But you want to be putting your thumb and your finger together to make a diamond shape. Then come down onto your belly, arms and legs outreached, and then draw them in. Bit like a backward snow angel. So try and keep your head, your arms and your legs off the mat. And then you're going to press all the way back, come back down onto your back, lift the legs up, and then you're going to try and come up and touch your toes. I know this is difficult. If you're watching the screen, I'm only getting to my shins. But don't worry, in time. And I've got a little tip for the next time. And relax. So, if this is like your first time exercising for a long time, or you've never done it before, you've just got out of bed, you're stiff, just be kind to your body. Just let it loosen up. Don't try and force it. Yes, we do want to get heat in the body and generate movement, but we want to do that in a way that doesn't affect our brain, so our brain doesn't switch off and become bored and it doesn't want to do it again. Just take it easy, take it slow. Coming back into your triangle plank, thumbs and first fingers together to create your triangle, elbows out. Coming down, elbows out. Keep the head straight, looking down towards your hands. Knees down. Take your arms out, your legs out for snow angel. Inhale and exhale. Drawing the legs in and the arms in, and then the legs out and the arms out. Opening the shoulders, the hips. Coming back onto your back. Lifting your legs up. So really bend the ankles and draw the toes up towards you. And you might be able to touch your toes now. And relax. Got a minute to reflect. Notice how you feel. We're halfway through the practice already. Just take your time. Maybe come back to your breath work. Breathing in and breathing out. And let's get ready to repeat that again. So come back onto your knees I like to come down onto my elbows to join my fingers, and then coming up into my plank, and then we go down and up. Shoulders out. Take the knees down if you're too tired. If it's too much, you're still getting the benefit of the upper body stretch. Coming down onto your belly, snow angels. Come on, really start to see if you can lift the arms higher now. Lift the legs higher. But don't worry if you can't. And coming back onto your back, legs up in the air. Really flex those feet, drawing your shoulders up higher than you have done before, tapping the toes and back, tapping the toes and back, and relax. Ah, here comes Heidi for a cuddle. Perfect timing. So you enjoy your 1 minute relaxation however you wish. And then we're going to do a different set now, where we're going to be coming into a bit of a twist, and then we'll come into a downward dog variation, and then another kind of sit-up. So come back onto the mat, and we're going to come into kind of a bit of a down dog, and I want you to lift your right arm, take your left leg through. Lift your left arm, take your right leg through. So it might take you a little bit of a time to get the balance. That's okay. You might want to go a lot slower than me. That's okay too. And then come into downward dog and just leg lift. So just bend the knee, kick the leg back. Bend the knee, kick the leg back. Bend the knee, kick the leg back. Few more, and come down onto your back, bend the knees, plant the feet, and you're going to come up and touch your knees with your fingertips, drawing the head and the shoulders off the earth. If you can't come to your knees, bring your feet further in and relax for a minute. So that's this set. Our downward dog twist, our downward dog kick, and our knee curls. Maybe go back to your breath, control your breath. You might be getting a bit warm now. Also, when you're in a lot of downward dogs, you might start to feel a bit of tension in your wrists. So maybe use your minute time just to do some wrist circles. So come back onto your knees and we'll set up for our next set. Pushing up to down dog. And then right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Go at your own pace. Concentrate on pushing into the mat with alternate hand and foot. And release down. Come back into down dog now. Drop the head. Alternate knee lifts. Bend the leg, lift the knee. Bend the leg, lift the knee. Bend the leg, lift the knee. Don't forget to breathe. And come down onto your back, knees bent, feet down, coming up and over the knees now. See if you can get those fingertips over your kneecaps. drawing your shoulders and your head up. And 1 minute rest, you're nearly there. Probably getting a bit hot now. I know I am. Just have a little breather. Maybe start to get yourself set up now. Easing out any tension in the wrists. In the spine, just do a couple of cat-cows. And then press yourself up into down dog. And your alternate leg, alternate hand, moving from side to side. Down dog, drop the head, kick the foot back, alternate leg lifts, bending the knee, lifting the foot. Coming down onto your back. And this is our final practice. Drawing those hands up and over the knees. Come on, you got this. And release. Back down to the mat. Just let everything completely relax now. Revisit your breath. Inhale and exhale. Go and get yourself a drink of water and then carry on with your day. And I hope you've enjoyed this practice. Namaste.